Hence J. This is Mega Kevin 49 again with a Mvskoke lesson. This is my attempt at haiku in Mvskoke. Haiku being a Japanese form of poetry which uses a three-line form. The first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables. Now this is not the original version of this haiku. It's edited, and through its editing to make it grammatical in Creek, in Mvskoke, it loses some of its haiku form, but maintains some of its haiku essence, I believe. But let me read it, and then I will translate it. I wrote it originally in Mvskoke first. I did not write it in English and translate it in Mvskoke. It's originally in Mvskoke as it came into my head. Here's how it is. Tapasanet. Pithlo tamkuchit tamkitos. Pahi em mekut omeskis. I'll read it again. Tapasanet. Pithlo tamkuchit tamkitos. Pahi em mekut omeskis. Okay. Now what does this mean? Dragonfly. Little airplane. King of the grass you are. Dragonfly. Little airplane. King of the grass you are. Or let me redo that again. Dragonfly. Little airplane flying. King of the grass you are. Little airplane flying, king of the grass you are. Okay, let's take this apart a little bit. Okay, the top line. Tapasanet. That is simply the noun dragonfly in Mvskoke. Tapasanet. Now you come out a little bit. Now pithlo tamkuchit. Pithlo tamka is airplane. The word pithlo meaning boat, tamka meaning fly. So it was flying boat literally. That's how the term was adapted in Mvskoke to describe it. And then the uchit at the end of it, zoom in a little bit, the uchi, that makes it small. Now it's odd because if you look at this, this UCE suffix here, which means you're making something smaller. You're making essentially the airplane smaller. But what you're doing is it comes at the end of the verb portion of the word for airplane, tamka, which is of course a verb to fly. So it's actually in some ways the verb being made smaller. Sometimes you see that also with adjective. The adjective has the diminutive on it, the uchi on it. Now of course you go from pithlo tamkuchit, tamkit, fly, is. Flying is. Little airplane flying. And then pahi. Now pahi is grass. Pahi. And then of course you have the word king. Mikot ometskis. You are. That's the verb. That's omita, to be. And then with the etskis, the suffix means who I'm addressing. In this case it's second person singular. So that's you. You are. Now the word you does not actually appear in the sentence anywhere in here. It's implied by the verb here. So basically it's like I imagine this, seeing the dragonflies fly around in the grass, and imagine it as king of the grass, like a little airplane, and it's king of the grass. I always like the dragonflies. They come in different shapes and colors and things. And so here's how I imagine this haiku in Mvskoke. I wanted to see if Mvskoke owed itself well to haiku. This is my only attempt at the moment. But I'd like to hear it. I'd like to say it again, just in its Mvskoke form, and try to picture the images as you hear it. Tapasanet. Pithlo tamkuchit tamkitos. Pahi im mekot ometskis. Tapasanet. Pithlo tamkuchit tamkitos. Pahi im mekot ometskis. Tapasanet. Pithlo tamkuchit tamkitos. Pahi emeko ometskis. Until next time, Chihichahlis.